Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. We're getting back into Buffy. Today we'll be getting into Season 2, Episode 3. And the last episode was really good, and I really liked it. Quite a bit. And it was the one with the sort of Frankenstein's monster, Bride of Frankenstein's monster kind of homage sort of thing. And I really liked it because it had not only one but two very sympathetic villains. And then one that was absolutely bananas and, he was blech. But yeah, the other two are very sympathetic. And it says a lot about how people react to grief and isolation and things like that. That have some deep roots and some very profound, elements of being a human being. And I really did feel a lot of empathy for both of them. For both, I think the names were Chris and Daryl, the two brothers. I actually felt a lot of empathy for them. Because a lot of sympathy. Because it was a very sad situation all around. And neither one really wanted to do what they were doing with the intention of hurting someone. The other person, whose name I forget, Eric maybe? But the other kid, he was just Looney Tunes, But the other two weren't doing what they were doing with the intention of being hurtful to others. They just had an agenda that unfortunately involved hurting people to succeed in their goal. And their goal was simply that Daryl wouldn't be alone. And then prior to that, Chris's goal was that he would bring his brother back because he missed him so much and he couldn't bear to let him go. Which is really sad and understandable. Because if you've ever lost somebody, you understand that pain. It's a lot, and it can drive some people to do some terrible things. Particularly if you're a young man and your mother basically withdraws from life after, you lose your brother. You're kind of left alone. Because it doesn't sound like the father was in the picture at all. So, yeah, it was a sad episode. I really liked it. I thought it was well done. So, in this one, we don't know what's coming up next. But I do hope that we get a continuation of the little side adventure with Rupert and Jenny, aka Giles and Calendar. I think they're very cute. I really like Miss Calendar. I think she's an interesting character, and I like their dynamic. I like that they aren't exactly polar opposites, but they definitely have, certain things that they're very opposite on. Though, they have many things in common, such as interested in the paranormal and the occult and the supernatural and all those things. And they're both very smart. I like them together. I like their dynamic and I like their relationship and I like to see that expand. And I do worry because I don't think she's in the opening credits. So I do worry that she's not going to be a very long-standing character. And we're going to lose her sometime in the near future in a very tragic way. That would be very sad. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because it's too good to be true. She can't be a long-term thing, I don't think. But I still like them, and I kind of hope that they prove me wrong. Alright, well, I'm just babbling at this point. If you like the video, please leave me a like or a comment. I always appreciate that. It helps me out. I do like talking to you guys as well. Please, no spoilers. I consider anything that gives me information about future events to be a spoiler, even if it's not specific. I don't need to know about character arcs. I don't need to know if characters return. I don't need to know any of that. Please don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. Okay. You can also check out the Patreon if you want to get the access to the full reactions. Or you can check out the membership plan here on YouTube if you want to get early access to the edited reactions. Just depends on what you're looking for. Okay, let's get into it.
A lot of educators tell students, think of your principal as your pal. Think of me as your judge, jury, and executioner. Tell me.
There's no middle ground?
Sheila has never burnt down a school building.
The fire marshal said it could have been mice. Mice that were smoking.
Thursday is parent-teacher night.
Cute shirt, Buffy.
And transform the school lounge into a habitable place for adults.
We're very clear.
Good.
Feel like that one doesn't care.
And figure out refreshments then?
Yeah, sure, whatever. She was already smoking in 5th grade. Once I was lookout for her.
You're bad to the bone.
I'm a rebel.
She's wearing overalls.
Oh, you might want to keep away any sharp implements when you're working with her.
Sounds like it.
As long as nothing really bad happens between now and then, you'll be fine.
What did you say that when something bad is gonna happen?
What were you thinking? Were we even thinking at all?
Well, you guys don't know. Maybe this time it'll be different.
Oh, jeez. Oh, nice car, though. Gotta say. I also like the theme music. I like the boots. I like the jacket. I'm liking the vibes. Liking those vibes less. Oh, but even nail polish? Okay, I kind of like him. Is this gonna be our new?
Home sweet home.
Oh, and he's got an accent. Is this our new baddie? I think I'd like it. I'd like it if that's our new baddie. Our new big bad.
As long as the Slayer's alive, whoever takes his place will be sharing his grave.
Fair.
Can you do it?
When I kill her, it'll be the greatest event since the crucifixion.
Will it?
And I should know. I was there.
Please. If every vampire who said he was at the crucifixion was actually there, it would have been like Woodstock. I was actually at Woodstock. I fed off a flower person, and I spent the next 6 hours watching my hand move.
Okay, I like this guy already.
So, who do you kill for fun around here?
Who are you?
Spike.
I've heard that name in relation to this show, actually.
Do you know what I find works real good with Slayers? Killing them. Yeah, I did a couple Slayers in my time. I don't like to brag.
Yeah, you do.
Who am I kidding? I love to brag.
Oh, he's a cutie.
You shouldn't be walking around.
Look at all the people.
Is she new? Like a new vampire?
Do you like daisies? I plant them, but they always die. I'm cold.
I'm thinking she's not exactly a vampire, but she's something else.
I'm a princess.
That's what you are.
Okay, never mind. She's a vampire. Well,
We're moving in.
well, there's a couple.
Any of you want to test who's got the biggest wrinklies round here? Step on up.
Killer for me.
It's done.
Killer for princess.
I'll chop her into messes.
I feel like these people need therapy.
Is she tough?
Ow.
What's wrong?
What can you really tell about a person from a test score?
Whether or not she's ever going out with her friends again.
Oh, that.
Well, I look forward to meeting your principal.
Won't that be something?
Yeah, I don't look forward to that.
What I don't want is to be disappointed in you again.
Oof. Harsh, but from her perspective, it's reasonable.
Wait till you get a job.
She has a job. She has a career. What's going to be a very short, sad career, unfortunately. Sounds like. Wouldn't her mother wonder if she ever opened a drawer?
Saturday's going to need a great deal of preparation.
Well, we'll help.
And while I'm whittling, I plan to whistle a jaunty tune.
Kind of hilarious. She's wearing a Scooby shirt, and Sarah Michelle Gellar ended up doing Scooby-Doo.
I know you want
She's
everything to
not
be
okay.
perfect, but let's just go with what we have.
She does not seem sober,
Thanks for covering.
or maybe just super hungover. You hungover, girl? What's going on?
You said the cow should touch me from Thursday.
Maybe that's what I was feeling.
You're just not focused.
Wonder why that is. You're trying to study at a bar. Hey there, Spike. Who I'm enjoying immensely already. So what you doing, Spike? Aside from creeping.
Go get something to eat. I need to call the police. There's some big guy out there trying to bite someone.
Mm-hmm.
Slay.
Slay.
Nice. Did the victim just take off? As she should? As I would? No, she's just gonna stand around. Yeah, since she has no survival instincts. Ah, yeah. You touched a tampon. That can't be good. And, oh, nice kick. Ooh, what do they call that? I forget what they called that move, but it's a cool move. Well, so much for you, dude. You thought you were going to be the big bad, and you're not. I feel like this guy's going to be.
Nice work, love.
Who are you?
You'll find out on Saturday.
Happens on Saturday.
I kill you.
Well, you wouldn't be the first guy. to do that. He's interesting. I like him.
You guys weren't lying about having a Cadillac, were you? Just the feel of the leather makes me wanna...
Yeah, I think you're about to get eaten.
Not funny!
Aren't we thinking vacation?
We can't run, that would be wrong. Could we hide?
Well, he can't be any worse than any other creature you faced.
He's worse.
Angel!
If you only had 2 a year, that's still like 400 dates with 400 different...
Yeah, stop mathing.
Why do they call it a mace?
I don't think they call that a mace. Wasn't that a flail?
Angel, do you know if this Spike fellow goes under any other name?
And then he disappears. Jeez.
Okay, that's it. I'm putting a collar with a little bell on that guy.
Good idea. I'd be down for that. I'd like to see that. Well, I'm super creeped out. I'm guessing the Spike's better half.
Darling, are you going to eat something?
I'm not hungry. Stars, what a line. He smiled down on us.
God, this town will burn. St. Lydia's is coming up. Should be a party.
Sounds like it with all the chanting.
Boy doesn't trust you.
But you got to do me one favor. Eat something.
Or someone, right? Oh, Cordelia's helping. Well, that's good to see. Still not my favorite person, but she is making some serious advancements.
Does anybody remember when Saturday night meant date night?
You sure don't. My fingers are cramping. How long have I been doing this?
3 minutes.
She doesn't need this many steaks. I mean, if this guy Spike is as mean as you all said, it should be over pretty quickly.
What kind of punch did you make?
Lemonade.
How much sugar did you use?
Sugar? She made lemon juice.
Now all I have to do is keep my mother and Snyder from crossing paths for the rest of the night.
Good luck with that. She's right there.
She wouldn't have said much. You know, she doesn't speak a word of English.
He's just like, I don't buy that. How long is this function? And how late?
Even slaves get minimum wage.
No, they don't.
And just as I get there, all your teachers miraculously have stepped out.
Oh.
Just let it happen. It's going to happen anyway.
Hi, I'm Joyce Summers. I'm
Principal Snyder, I'm afraid we need to talk.
He's also a jerk and should be able to pick up on that. Why are you smiling about it?
Very happy.
My guess? 10th high school reunion? You'll still be grounded.
Cordelia, have some lemonade.
Yeah, do. I think Joyce should be able to pick up on the fact that he's a jerk, too.
in the car now.
Maybe not. It just turns off all the lights. Oh, my. Is this when Joyce finds out? I kind of hope, because she's got to do what she's got to do.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah, I'm a little impatient, aren't you? Just chuck a chair.
Nobody gets out, especially the girl.
Everybody this way, come on.
They're all listening. Just anything. And it worked. That's the funniest part. Yes. Yes, you protect. Well, her. I was going to say protect your friend, but I don't know if they're quite friends yet.
In here. Now.
Why is everybody listening to her? I mean, I'm glad they are. I just don't know why they are all following her direction.
Nobody got out.
And the Slayer?
She either went that way
Or that way. You're useless, man.
I'm a real kind of guy. You're too old to meet.
Don't be excited. Yeah, I was going to say he's not going to...
But not to kill.
Right.
I feel better.
I like him. I like him as a character. Not as a being. I was going to say not as a human being.
No, I'm not going anywhere until I know that Buffy and Willow are all right.
No, he loves his girls.
PCP. It's a gang on PCP.
Nobody goes out, nobody comes in until I say so. Do you hear me?
Who do you think you are?
I'm the one that knows how to stop them.
I wonder if this is the day she finds out.
Don't worry, Mom.
Slayer! I find one of your friends first. I'm going to suck them dry. Use their bones to bash your head in.
That's quite a threat.
Are you getting a word picture here?
Someone's in the ceiling.
I am the Watcher. I'm responsible for her, and I have to go.
Rupert,
Oh, have they
be
been...
careful.
Oh, she's back as soon as I... Buffy, you're all right.
Okay, I'm gonna take the vamps out in the hall. After that, you get my mom and the others out the same way.
Let me help you.
Giles, my mother's in that room. If I don't make it out of here, I know you'll make sure she does.
Bloody right I will.
Oh, why does that make me want to cry? Just the amount of trust she's showing is quite moving, actually. Quite moving. They have a very great relationship starting.
What I say goes, and I say this is not happening.
Well, then, I guess the danger's over.
I'm beginning to see a certain mother-daughter resemblance.
You know what? Go ahead. Go get eaten. I don't care about you, Percival.
Door's solid. Use your head.
Oh. I'm liking Spike. I hope he's not a one-off. I hope he sticks around. I'm pretty sure he does because I think I've heard that name. I'm pretty sure I've heard it in relation to the show before, so I think he must be a fairly important character for the most part.
You got a plan? Good plan.
Oh, I don't like that. Poke, poke, poke.
Buffy, look, get out of here, okay? We'll be all right.
But just hang on for one more minute until I tell you to open the door.
That has to be so scary for Joyce.
Where have you been? Sorry, I'm late.
She's a vampire now.
Angeles! Spike!
Come up against his Slayer yet?
She's cute. Not too bright, though. Gave the puppy dog a more tortured act. Keeps her off my back when I feed.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you were lying. Undead liar guy.
He's playing Spike, obviously.
Stay behind me.
Yeah, they're not showing her face because it's probably all vamped. Yup.
Mom, now!
Come on, let's go. You're coming too.
In a minute, go!
Yeah, I wouldn't leave. I couldn't leave my child, I don't think.
Torture thing is an act, right? You're not housebroken.
You think you can take her alone? Be my guest.
I don't know. I don't think he buys it fully. Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't buy it.
You were my sire, man. You were my Yoda. Man, I can't believe this. You Uncle Tom.
That's an interesting perspective.
This isn't a spectator sport.
Correct response.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a nice, ripe girl.
That didn't quite rhyme.
I just like them. They make me feel all manly.
I do like him as a character. Once again, not as a person. That's what he is.
As a personal favor from me to you, it won't hurt a bit.
No, Spike. It's gonna hurt a lot.
Ooh. Xander's keeping his own. Good job, Xander.
Come on, this way.
Oh, Joyce. Oh.
Now that hurt. As much as this will.
That's actually pretty clever. You yank the board out of the wall. Tell me it's Joyce. I would love that.
You get the hell away from my daughter.
Yes. Yes, Queen.
Women.
Oh, that almost makes me want to cry. Wonder why he left.
Nobody lays a hand on my little girl.
Yeah, I knew she couldn't leave. How could you? How could you leave your kid? Even though she's like, I can do this. Leave now, Mom. How can you? It's just not reasonable. I'm surprised she stayed in that room as long as she did and didn't just go through. Try to find Buffy.
I told him not to go through that window.
No, you didn't, you lying bastard.
I will understand if you decide to start avoiding me.
Mm-hmm. They're cute. I like it.
What's a sire?
It's the one who made him. He made Spike.
You want the usual story? Gang-related, PCP?
But you have in mind the truth?
Right. Gang-related, PCP.
Ah, curious. Seems like there's more to Schneider. Or Snyder.
Principal Snyder said you were a troublemaker. I have a daughter who can take care of herself and thinks of others in a crisis. No matter who you hang out with or what dumb teenage stuff you think you need to do. I'm gonna sleep better knowing all that.
Oh, she is so wholesome. Oh, man. I love Joyce so much. If anything ever happens to Joyce, I'm going to be just a blubbering fool.
I'll never be mean to anyone ever again.
Please.
Unless they really deserve it. Or if it's that time of the month.
Kind of feel her on that time of the month thing. Little bit.
Suppose I better go make nice.
He's a cute kid, but he's good at being creepy.
I offer penance. I was rash, and if I had to do it all over again...
Am I kidding? I would do it exactly the same, only I'd do this. No!
Really? Guess that's what the cage is swinging about in the background for. Are we getting rid of this little guy?
From now on, we're gonna have a little less ritual.
Ooh.
And a little more fun around here.
I mean, it had to be done because the kid would have aged and that wouldn't make sense in terms of the story, but jeez.
Let's see what's on TV.
That guy's breathing heavy for a vampire. They're not supposed to breathe. Oof. Yeah, he's brutal. Definitely brutal. And then the tinkly music over the smoking remains of a vampire child. Well, I'm definitely glad we got some more of Joyce in that one. It was a really fun episode. I really liked that. And I really liked the character of Spike. And whatever his creepy girl is named, I don't know. But she's creepy. She's good at being creepy. She feels very just out of it and in her own world and just nutty. And he's very funny. And I really enjoy seeing Joyce more because I really like Joyce. I think she's one of my favorite characters out of all the secondary characters. She's my favorite. She's so wholesome and she loves Buffy so much and she tries so hard to connect with her. And I just can't wait for the day when she finally knows so they can properly connect. And I think that's going to be a great day. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can always leave me a like or a comment. You can check out the Patreon if you want to get the full access or get the access to the full reactions. Or you can check out the channel membership plan here on YouTube if you want to get early access to the edited videos. Alrighty, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye!